Previously on Octopath Traveler 2, Partitio saw Terry's incomplete ship and decided to buy it due to seeing her potential. Agnea's Chapter 3 didn't have a dungeon or boss, and instead had her help the performer Giselle overcome her stage fright. Afterwards, I fought some optional mini-bosses, which allowed me to capture them as random encounters later. An unsuccessful guitarist who left his village with dreams of achieving fame. The road proved too unforgiving though, and after enduring many ups and downs, he separated from his wife and returned home with his daughter. Despite being a skilled musician, he has yet to get his lucky break. He's the guy I recruited for that Sen of Commerce quest. Yes, Crackridge. A scholar researching wire phenomena. She travels from place to place making note of the unique wire patterns across Solistia. Her lover is an astronomer who charts the movements of the stars in Montwise. Dark Lion. An old man who has been talking to a dead tree for a disconcerting amount of time. The other townsfolk choose to look the other way and go about their business. Listen carefully, and it sounds as though he's talking to his wife, but she has been missing for over a decade. Hidden item. Ball of sleeping dust. An exceptionally calm boy whose parents worry about his lack of competitiveness. In truth, he has a flawless memory and can memorize anything he sees or hears even once. No one has yet realized this, however, including the boy himself. Discount the end. A highly educated boy. He's the son of 2 scholars and studies intently every single day in hopes of becoming one himself. His knowledge is a source of pride for him, and he cannot help but boast about it to his friends. Stone. A merchant dealing primarily in tobacco. He's a smoker himself and frequently hoards the more valuable products to smoke himself. It is precisely that choosy nature upon which he has built a reputation and a band of loyal customers. Fire Soulstone. A stonemason who runs multiple quarries on the outskirts of town. He carves most rock out for use as building material, but not the area's unique red rock. That he sells for a high price, as it makes for a fine pigment. Horrifying Nut. An old woman who can be found on this very corner where it's day or night, as though she's on the lookout for something. Not even conversation will break her concentration. She simply stares fixedly. Provoke like a pro.
Thank you.
A man who travels the world to dance. He's not concerned with popularity in the least. Rather, he's determined to explore the first reaches of his craft in the hopes of arriving at something resembling its true essence. His intense abstract dances appear to be a prayer to nature. Death, pain, destruction. Death, pain, destruction. That is not good.
That was very helpful.
An aging blacksmith who will tell you proudly that he specializes in weapons and armor. Though he does not receive any orders from the armorer, he works silently from sunup to sundown, diligently hammering out his wares by the dozens. A woman who works at the inn by day. She is incredibly perceptive and attentive, carefully watching the guests and anticipating their every need. Her impeccable service has made the inn something of a famous destination. Steel bow. Okay, for some reason talking to this girl causes her to run off. It's really weird. And I can't stop her or anything. She just runs off into this kind of high-level area. It's so messed up. I bet she's part of some evil conspiracy. Okay, beat the guy guarding the house.
You still have much to learn.
Ill intent. Reduce elemental attack. Far reaches of hell. I think I need that for one of the library quests. Alright, Crackridge route for Temenos. The Fellsun Ruins.
Seek the Fellsun Ruins, and ye shall find the truth. The theologian Lucian wrote these words in his notes. He was researching the Keepers of the Flame. Vados, a descendant of the Keepers, murdered him. What lies in Vados's past? If I am to expose the heart of this matter, I must learn more about the Keepers of the Flame. With that thought, I have come to this village. Pardon my intrusion. I am but a humble traveler.
Yes? What do you want?
Do you know of the Fellsun Ruins by chance?
No! I know of no such place.
Is that so? Then I beg your pardon.
No one knows of that place. Be gone from here.
His face twitched when I mentioned the name.
Seems like I gotta break a lot of kneecaps to get my answers.
Is there something odd on my face? Forgive me, but I wish to visit the ruins.
I don't know no ruins. Who are you, anyway?
A cleric of the Order of the Sacred Flame. I hail from Flame Church on the eastern shores. A crescent moon necklace.
We've no need of flame here. Be on your way.
They're rather cold, as I expected. No one in the village is willing to talk of the ruins. They refuse the Order of the Sacred Flame. Why? This is off to a wonderful start. I see I'll have to approach matters carefully. But first, I must find a room.
You're gonna kill me in my sleep. No.
Flame.
Oh, flame.
An adherent of another fire is among us, just as it was foretold.
The flame brings destruction. He must not approach the ruins.
If he will not leave us, we must follow our Lord's orders.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade.
Five years earlier.
Temenos, it is I.
What is it, Roy? It's quite late. Surely you're not proselytizing at this hour.
Temenos, I can no longer trust the church. You are the only person I can trust apart from the Pontiff. As someone who was lifted up by the Pontiff himself, I wish to confide in you.
What's this? A bow?
The Dark Blood Bow. The Pontiff and I found it while inspecting the church interior. It cannot be allowed to exist. I tried to break it, but I could not. I swear, I tried.
Collect yourself, Roy.
I shall run and hide it. If I do not return, I ask you to carry on my work. Trust in the Pontiff. Temenos. The Church has secrets. Extraordinary, terrible secrets.
Roy! The same dream, yet again. You never did return, Roy. The secrets you spoke of. The Pontiff wouldn't tell me what they were. He wished to shield me from danger. Time to resume my investigation.
Pardon me? Are you the man from the Order of the Sacred Flame? You are, aren't you? I've seen that cloak in the east. Name's Reza. I'm a fellow traveler. I'd like to travel to the outskirts, but there's no shortage of bandits out that way.
Ah, that sounds rather dangerous.
Alone it is indeed. Would you be willing to escort me? I'd feel much safer with a cleric such as yourself by my side.
The sacred flame lights the way for all. I would be happy to. Allow me to be your guide.
Thank you ever so much.
You're going to be the boss of this chapter, aren't you? Temenos, your eyes are red. I guess you didn't get much sleep. I'll be alright. I appreciate your concern. You're an incredibly kind soul. You must be adored far and wide. Well, I wouldn't say that. I have few friends in this world. How? Though there was one whom I considered a friend beyond a shadow of a doubt. He and I were foundlings, both taken in and raised as a pontiff's own. He was unfailingly honest. He was so easily deceived, but he may as well not have known the word doubt, much less its meaning. And so I came to doubt anything and everything in his stead. Oh, so that's how it all started. Looking back on it, I was a very meek adherent. But times change, and I've come to doubt the sacred flame itself. Ever since the day he was killed. Pardon? Forgive me, I'm prattling on. Let's be off, Agnea. Temenos. I can't interrogate you or anything. Divine punishment?
Come, my wayward lamb.
Thank you, kind cleric. Healing grape. $9,200.
Seeing as we've made it this far, I should be safe to go the rest of the way alone. Many thanks, cleric. You're a very trustworthy man.
I do not deserve such lofty praise.
You're rather cute now that I've had a look at you. Let me have a look at that mighty staff of yours, won't you?
I think they had a lot of fun translating that one.
Aw, come now. You must be tired. If you don't sheath your staff every now and again, well...
That won't be necessary. Further, staves do not need sheaths. And you're a terrible liar, Reza. You're no traveler. You're from the village.
What?
I saw your crescent moon necklace. The same one adorns the neck of nearly everyone in the village. So, why did you fabricate this story? What are you really after?
I see I can't take you lightly.
Why have you targeted me?
We belong to the Moonshade Order, and I am simply following our Lord's wishes.
'Tis a fine and upstanding god that orders the assault of an innocent traveler. The Fellsun Ruins. You wish to keep them hidden at all costs. Yet your dagger quivers in your hand. You don't truly wish to hide them, do you?
You clerics can see through anything. This must be a sign. I'll take you to the ruins. Follow me. Here we are.
So these are the fabled Fellsun Ruins.
Their true name is the Call Ruins. The Call, Keepers of the Flame, built this place.
The Call.
I have betrayed my brethren, but I do not regret it. Meeting you was our Lord's will, cleric. And now I have been given a chance to atone.
Atone? For what?
I am certain you will find what you seek here. Go, find it.
You have my gratitude, Reza.
Former companion returned. Scrutinize.
What's this?
The Traveler revealed herself to be a resident of Crackridge and inheritant of the Moonshade Order, from whom she received orders to attack Temenos. She now wishes to atone for her sins, if only to ease her overwhelming sense of regret. Bald nightmares.
A mural. And quite old at that. This pattern. It's a perfect match for Vados' tattoo. It must be a mark of the Cull people, the Keepers of the Flame. No. A blue flame. Could this possibly be the sacred flame? Surely not.
I felt like drawing ever since we saw that mural. So you can draw, can you? Sure can, I'm good at it too. Here, let me draw you. Well now, isn't this exciting? There, all done. Oh, that's, I can't very well call it good. It's a hastily scrawled mess, like something a child would draw. And yet somehow, the act of looking upon it soothes me. Perhaps because it's readily apparent that she put all herself into its creation. Its pure and unadulterated warmth stands in contrast to the mural. Did she draw this to cheer me up? Well, do you like it? I love it, Ochette, thank you, truly. Heh, I told you I was good. Energizing poem. A mysterious notebook.
There's a note here. We can trust Vados. He is a faithful servant and the last of our brethren. Vados the architect, the man behind so much carnage. There may be another clue here.
The Cull will never forget the day all was taken from us, and the atrocities that were committed. The leader of the Moonshade Order will die by my hand, no matter the cost, no matter what I must become, even if I must break the law of our people.
This was written by one of the Cull, no doubt. What did the Moonshade Order do to them? Bones. Human bones. Broken and disfigured by repeated blows. The darker stains, then, must be blood. What a horrific end. The bones grow in number the further in I go. I must follow their trail.
Jade staff. Elemental robe.
I see now what transpired here. The truth lies in the flame. Decades ago, the cult people were massacred here. At the hands of the leader of the Moonshade Order. Ah, there's something here. A crescent moon necklace. Surely this did not belong to one of the call. One of their assailants must have dropped it. This mural. The bodies of the call are piled here. Did they fall in a desperate attempt to protect it? What significance did it hold for them? There's something written here. Long ago, on this land, there came an uninvited guest. The Archmage Darkest. He called forth the night. The night brought beasts. Beasts that devoured the people. In our hour of need, only one rose to challenge the Archmage. One by the name of Call. Pure of heart, Call conjured the azure flame and ushered in a new dawn upon the land. The power of night now rests in the nameless village. It awaits the dark rite that shall awaken it once more. None must go there. Night must not be allowed to fall again. The azure flame must be protected. We follow in the footsteps of our hero. We are the keepers of the flame, the people of Call. So they were the protectors of the azure flame ensconced here. They kept it safe from this nebulous night. And this law the writing spoke of. It must forbid performing the rite that brings forth the night.
But then why was Vados using their symbols? That was weird.
But what is this rite exactly? Perhaps I can glean more from the note.
They will die by my hand, no matter what I must become. Even if I must break the law of our people. For that I need the Book of Night. The Book of Night. Long have I searched for it. To think the Order of the Sacred Flame held it all this time. At the very end of the book, there is a written message. Surrender yourself not until silent dusk, for the light shall fade. The pages after that have been rent from the binding. The book is no longer complete. I must find the missing pages.
Those words.
At last I know where they are. All told, there were 4 pages missing. A small group of the theologians secreted them away. Our faithful servant Vados dealt with them, and the pages were recovered. Now I await the right time to perform the rite. My memories now rest in this place, beside my people.
So all that began with the murder of the Pontiff was in service of reclaiming these pages. If that's true, then whoever wrote this is behind it all. They used Vados to kill those holding the remaining pages. I'm getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. The sins of your people run deep.
Long ago, there was a fire in my village. Many perished in the flames. Our Lord spoke to us, told us that it was set by those who worship the flame. Fire calls forth calamity, so the Moonshade Order teaches us. And they all believed it. Everyone, without question.
So the people of your village came to massacre the Call. Is that it?
We knew. We knew we were doing wrong. We bit our tongues and kept our secrets. I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Who is this lord of yours? And what sort of leader would order the Moonshade Order to massacre?
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade, and soon night shall fall.
What did you say?
That is what we were taught.
And soon night shall fall. Is that from the teachings of the Moonshade Order?
Yes. But I was wrong to believe in it. Please, render your divine judgment upon me.
You must personally atone for what you have done. My judgment will not absolve you. And soon night shall fall. The Pontiff's parting words were not from the Called people, but from the Moonshade Order. And what's more, they form one of the verses on the missing pages of the Book of Night. The Moonshade Order's history is deeply intertwined with that tome. Perhaps the Pontiff wished to inform me of this very connection. A shadowy figure lurks behind this series of murders. I must find the one who wrote the notes I found earlier. And I believe one Vados the Architect will have the answers I seek. Finding those answers will no doubt require an interrogation. Stormhail. That is where he remains in custody, at the seat of the Sacred Guard. I must make my way there. I must uncover the truth.
Temenos was right to investigate the Fellsun Ruins. There he finds a slaughtered people's history, a dark tale passed down through an ancient mural. The wicked mastermind's plot is now clear. But what is the right that calls down the night? For now it is a loose thread the sacred flame cannot help but pull. Temenos the Cleric Chapter 3 Crackridge Route End. You don't look like a man who's closed the case, Temenos. No, you look like a man who's got a piece of meat stuck between his teeth. It certainly feels as unpleasant, I'll say that much. No matter how much I brush to dislodge it, another piece follows right behind. Well, and I reckon the best thing to do is stop eating meat. Indeed, would I could, for I like nothing more. Alas, this dinner has another course in store. Well, let me help. I can be as good a fork as any. That's much appreciated, Partitio. Greetings, Osvald. What has you so lost and fought? I'm merely considering the identity of the Moonshade Order's leader. It's someone with the power to wipe out an entire people. Dark Quest famously crushed many a nation beneath his heel. Might the Order's leader not be connected to him in some way? Like a descendant? I wonder. If I had to describe the picture painted by the knowledge I've gleaned here, I say his leader is an expert at manipulating the hearts and minds of others. Oh, fascinating. A power beyond my understanding. Okay, since Temenos' sub-chapter was pretty short, I guess I better do Cassti's sub-chapter in Winterbloom. Level 24. That's well within my range.
So this is Winterbloom. According to my treatment log, I've been here before. I have no memory of that visit, of course, and yet I am at ease here.
It can't be. Castti! Castti, is that you?
What's all this ruckus?
She's back! Miss Castti is back!
Castti? No kidding?
Welcome back, dear. We were all hoping to see your face around here again.
Excuse me, but you recognize me?
Huh? What are you saying? How could I forget you after all you did for us?
Oh, forgive me, but I have lost my memories. I came here in hopes of finding something that would jog my memory.
Well, we'd all be happy to talk your ear off if it helps.
Inquire. Our ruler is very sick, Miss Castti. Will you please check on her? Everyone in this town is indebted to heirs apothecaries. Hunter once let a minor injury fester for so long it left him bedridden. Castti narrowly saved him and made sure to give him a nice long lecture on the perils of procrastination once he recovered.
Thank you.
Papa said you get really scary when you're mad, Miss Castti. Mimar said you're a real good apothecary, miss. I already told our ruler that you're back in town, Miss Castti. Now you've lost your memories, it's urgent to help you, Miss Castti. A woman utterly exhausted from taking care of her ailing mother. Castti's kind counsel helped her get herself and see her mother off this moral coil. She's been passing on Castti's advice to other caretakers ever since.
Thank you.
If you hadn't been there, Miss Castti, I don't know what would have happened. Castti discovered this woman had a malignant tumor when visiting the village as part of Heir's Apothecaries. She fortunately found it early enough to treat her and avoid a major health incident.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Just say the word, Miss Castti. I'd be happy to chat for hours.
Though, come to think of it, Lady Rosa was the one closest to you.
Rosa.
She's ruler of these lands. You'll find her in her manor in the northwest of town.
Thank you for all your help. I'll go see her at once.
I almost forgot, but I found a leaf on the road yesterday. Ooh, you're one lucky apothecary. Maybe, but I figured the person who dropped it was in a bind, so I handed it over to the local magistrate. Hey, that's nice of you. Hope it finds its way back to its proper owner. Your mention of luck reminded me, but when I stopped by the tavern the other day, the barkeep started whooping and shouting, said I was her 1000th customer, and gave me half off of my drinks. Tarnation, luck herself must be watching over you. Perhaps, lately I've had the strangest feeling that something is watching over me.
Oh my! If it isn't Castti!
This person seems to recognize me as well. I apologize for the sudden intrusion, but I would like to request an audience with Lady Rosa.
Word of your coming has already reached us. This way, please.
Make for Rosa's room. Butler to the Glenville family, who oversees the town of Winterbloom. She has followed Rosa like a shadow since her relationship was young. The woman of few words, she has served Rosa extremely well for over the years.
That was very helpful.
You'll find Lady Rosa's chambers on the far end of the second floor.
Ah, Castti. Good to see.
Please be at ease, Lady Rosa.
Just Rosa will do. No need for formality between old friends. So it's true. You really don't remember.
There's time for that later. You need medicine.
No need. I already have some. This is the medicine you prepared for me.
It is?
Dozens of apothecaries saw me before you came. They all declared me incurable, a lost cause. But you were different. I owe my life to your fortitude and skill.
Oh. I'm glad to hear I was able to help you. Would you allow me to examine you? The medicine appears to be slowing the disease's progress, but your entire body is showing signs of mild paralysis. At this rate, you won't last another month.
I'm aware. Only a few grains of sand remain in my hourglass. Yet, I wish to live just a little longer.
Rosa.
Mother, I brought your medicine. Castti? It's me, Malia! It's been so long! I've gathered balm leaves from the herb garden every day, just like you told me.
Garden? What garden?
The one you planted for us, for Mother.
A garden? With the right herbs, I may be able to craft a special elixir for Rosa. Would you show me to this garden of yours?
It would be my pleasure. The garden is next to the house. I'll go ahead and unlock it.
Rest easy, Rosa. I'll be back soon.
Castti, how is Lady Rosa?
I won't mince words. She doesn't have long. Nevertheless, she's fighting with all her strength to hold on.
Lady Rosa suffers for the sake of her family and her legacy. Malia is still a mere child of 11 years. In the laws of our land, she cannot inherit her mother's estate until she is 12. If the lady perishes before her daughter comes of age, her lands and her title will pass to her next nearest kin.
So Rosa wants to pass on her estate to Malia. That's why she's so desperate. I'll do everything I can for her. I promise you. I'll see that Rosa's hopes do not crumble around her. These plants are well tended.
I've taken care of them every day, Castti, just like you taught me.
You're such a good daughter, Malia.
Thanks.
May I take some cuttings? I need them to mix an elixir for your mother.
Help yourself.
Rosa is growing weaker by the moment. Before long, she'll be completely paralyzed. But I know just the thing for her. Scalebark leaf, snowgrass. Can't forget the bloodberry. You can never have enough bloodberries. I should ask Malia where they are.
I need to gather medicinal herbs to Rosa, and quickly. Can I help? I need to keep moving or else I start getting all twisted up. Sure, thanks, Agnea. Castti, what about this blue flower? We don't need that right now. Okay, so how about this red mushroom? Very poisonous unless boiled. I'd wash your hands extremely thoroughly. Poison? What's a dangerous place like that doing in a mushroom like this? Ahaha. Huh, why are you laughing? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I was just thinking that it's your tongue that ended up all twisted. This garden is magnificent. You seem quite excited about it. I am. My homeland is a desert, if you recall. Gardens are rarities there, especially ones so fair and lush with flowers. This garden isn't just for show. Every single plant, flower, and vine here has a purpose. Each possesses a beneficial property that can be used to save lives, or end them. Pleasing to the eye they are, and filled with sweet kindness too. One day I would love to plant a garden like this for my friends in Ku. Hey, your heart is as kind as any plant here. Rosa's daughter and heir to the House Glenville the moment she turns 12 years of age. She strives to be like her mother in both public and private spheres, a feat that requires no small amount of effort. Medicinal herbs information.
Thank you.
Okay. Bloodberry. Scalebark leaf. Snowgrass. I've got all the ingredients I need now. All that's up is to concoct Rosa's medicine.
There. That should do it. Thank you, Malia.
Hey, Castti? Is Mother... is she gonna die?
I won't lie to you, Malia. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Thanks for being honest. I've been with her all this time and watched her getting weaker. I expected this. Even after she became bedridden, she still put our town above all else. I want to follow in her footsteps. I want her to know her spirit will live on in me. Why do I have to wait until I'm 12? Oh, rats. I shouldn't have wasted your time while Mother still needs you.
It's all right, Malia. And I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to see your wish comes true. Come on. Your mother is waiting.
Oh dear, Osvald, your eyes are bloodshot. Hold on one moment, I'll whip up some eye drops. That won't be necessary. Oh, Double Dear, you sound all stuffed up. I hope you haven't caught a cold. My physical condition is optimal. Were you crying? That girl's earnest passion seems to have stimulated my tear ducts. How peculiar. Osvald. It's not peculiar. The answer is quite simple. It's because you have a kind heart.
Greg, what are you doing here?
Is that any way to treat a guest? I'm here to see how our dear sickly Rosa's doing. Bad cough, huh? You don't look so good. Worse than the last time I came by. Why not just die already? Don't worry. I'll look after your lands and... Huh? Who in the hells are you?
It's Castti. Don't you recognize her?
Castti? Oh, yes. That healer, one of those heirs apothecaries. You've wasted your time here. Rosa's going to bite it, and there's nothing you can...
Enough! I will not permit you to insult our guest, Greg.
Hey, no need to get all snippy. All I'm saying is...
If you have something to say, you'll address it to me. I am the lady of this house.
Fine. I've had my fill of this place for today anyway. Speaking of which, I'm a guest in your house too. You can at least see me to the door.
Very well, if you'll follow me.
Lady Malia, are you sure?
Of course. I shall handle this.
Damn. Why'd that healer have to show up now?
I am sorry you had to see that. Greg is my nephew. He's not a bad man. He simply wants to change this town for the better. Yet, he is too hasty. He plans to force his vision upon the people, and in his hurry to help, ignores their needs.
So that's why you're so desperate to have Malia inherit your title.
Forgive me, but I think I need to rest now.
Rosa, I've made an elixir for you. It should ease your pain.
Okay, Soof Rosa. Use Rosa's medicine on hand.
Here, drink deep.
Thank you, Castti. I'm already feeling better.
I recommend you get some rest. Sleep will aid the medicine in its work.
You haven't changed one whit, Castti. What was it that you always said? Ah, yes. I only wish to extend a helping hand to all in need. Even without your memories, you are still the same old Castti.
Rosa.
Castti, if I may have a word. I found this out front.
A letter?
Apothecary, we have Malia. If you ever want to see her again, come to the tavern in the Thieves' Quarter. Alone.
Malia.
I've searched the whole manor and there's no sign of her anywhere. Oh dear. Oh dear. What will I tell Lady Rosa?
Where is the tavern they spoke of in the letter?
On the north side of town. But the Thieves' Quarter is too dangerous. People get robbed there. You can't mean to...
I do. I intend to rescue her.
But...
Stay with Rosa and don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Castti...
Cassie, have you remembered anything new lately? Nothing of any importance, sadly. The truth is, I'm somewhat frightened. Of what? This amnesia. I hear it can be a self-defense mechanism, something the mind does to forget the horrors or trauma. Perhaps I will be happier if I never uncover the secrets of my past. Be at ease, Castti. You are a good person and a fine apothecary. Your actions now prove this without a shadow of a doubt. There's no way your past is filled with darkness and despair. Thank you, Temenos. You're surprisingly nice today. Today? I'm always nice. Cough. Black, this hunt is the worst. Why would you use people as bait to lure in other people? I'd use something tastier. Ochette. Something humans say they'll do sometimes humans say they'll do one thing, then do another, right? Yes, people lie for all sorts of reasons. Yeah, but if everyone says the things they don't mean, how do you know if what you're hearing is true or not? It must be so tiring thinking about it all the time. You make a good point. Still, sometimes the truth only causes pain. That's why we tell small fibs, to slowly feel each other out and learn how to interact without causing mutual pain. Strange as it may sound, in a sense, deceit is the basis of human relationships. Humans are complicated. And sometimes falsehoods can be a kindness, Ochette.
Malia.
Now, not another step.
What have you done to Malia?
Oh, don't worry about her. I'm a pacifist at heart. I gave her a little something to put her to sleep.
What do you hope to gain by this treachery?
Oh, that's easy. I want you to stop ministering to Rosa and get out of my town.
You want that title that badly?
I'm a visionary. I'm going to turn this backwater burg into a thriving metropolis, like Clockbank. But that fool Rosa is too stuck in the past to see the future. Eventually, I started thinking, I could do a better job than her. I could change this town.
You would pressure her now, when she's battling a mortal illness?
It's for her own good. She should give the town to me and retire so she can focus on recuperating. I've almost got her convinced, but you're going to ruin all my hard work. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Leave, and I promise I'll send Malia home.
Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Could you shut up already? Let's get to the point. You want this busybody gone, right? There's an easier way to make her disappear.
Hold on. What are you planning?
Depends on what she values more. Her money or her life.
Stop! I hired you to stand there and look menacing, nothing more.
If you walk out that door right now, I'll pretend like none of this ever happened.
Mikk! Makk!
Yeah, boss?
Little Miss Tough Girl here's on her way out of town. Show her the boot, and take her purse for the trouble.
I'm coming, Malia.
My turn.
Underlings, damn it. Okay. Let's just take this one at a time. It's supposed to be a really tough difficulty spike. Any other skills I've learned? Arrow volley.
Allow me. I've got you.
My turn.
Very well.
Need to advanced magic myself here.
What to do, what to do. This'll cool you, this'll...
Damn, AoE.
That's all.
Glide Fight Knight. That could have been bad.
Time for your medicine.
Many thanks, Castti.
Cleaning time.
Hired help. Man, some of these are pretty expensive. Vespian would raise elemental attack, which could be... That could be good for Temenos.
Now go.
La la la.
I am in your debt.
I am unwell.
Now it begins.
Okay, you need to... I need to undo that. There are so many items I can't even keep track of for this shit.
Here. Where was I? Blizzard. Very far.
Like that. Ready?
Okay. Hikari still has a physical attack buff. I don't really have much in the way of AoEs for Throné. Technically, she has some elemental attack buff, so maybe Veil of Darkness would come in handy.
That's sorry, but I won't hold back.
I don't know if this will actually do anything, but it'll look cool.
Darkness descend.
Well now. I have a talent for making do.
Fusing, strengthening.
A pinch of this.
Many thanks. Prepare yourself. I'll end. What is this?
Okay, so Getsu-sen.
Soul next.
One down.
Where was I?
Repent. And while I have some briefing room, let's blast them all.
Reduce them to ash. Oh god, how it's done.
You'll pay for that.
Slow.
Here I go.
Well, that was close, but it seems like she's getting more aggressive now that I've taken out her allies. Damn. Should probably do some healing. Oh no, she gets extra actions now. Free actions per round to make up for her allies.
This will make it all
Stellar work, Castti.
Cleaning time.
Oh nuts, all of its buffs. Man, knock her out quick. But she's almost dead. Let's see if I do that.
As swift as a snake.
Act twice in a single turn. So I need to... Let's see, where is my attack debuff? Shackle foe.
Weak. Ready?
Okay. Let's use Shackle foe again.
Weak.
Now it begins.
Warrior. Aggressive slash.
My blade sings. Bravo, Hikari.
Okay. No. Elemental barrage.
Prepare yourself. I'll end this.
Yeah, I don't his gauge not return in time, but I think I can still win just by smacking her with something good. Since his sword is his strongest weapon, I guess... Enervating Slash, would that be a safe bet so that she can't take advantage of it next turn? I'm not even sure what that buff is, actually. Or just go for 6 sword attacks.
My blade sings.
Either one would have worked.
I still have much to learn.
Guess having Temenos at such a high level really helped too.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
It's not my place to judge you for your crimes. Examine your deeds and your heart, and if you find them wanting, become a better person. Tell Rosa what happened here. Malia, are you all right?
I am now. Thanks, Castti.
Let's go home, shall we? Your mother must be worried.
I cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us, Castti.
I need no thanks. I merely did what was right. Here, your medicine. You'll stay in bed and rest now, understood?
Amelia Glenville's 12th birthday. Wait, we waited that long in the town?
Mother.
Lily.
Yes, my lady.
I thank you for your loyalty to House Glenville.
Lady Rosa, don't leave us.
Greg.
Yes?
I leave our town in your hands. Yours and Malia's both. Listen to our people. care for them, and make our home a better place.
I will. I promise. So you promise me we'll see it together.
Thank you, Greg. Castti.
Rosa. It looks like Rosa has something she wants to talk about. I should inquire and give her a chance.
Inquire. I can also inquire everyone else, huh? Rosa's nephew. He aims to assume control of the Glenville estate and accelerate Winterbloom's development. Well, he means well. His hasty and presumptive nature failed to endear him to anyone. This latest incident has caused him to reflect on his words and deeds.
That was very helpful.
Ruler of Winterbloom. She suffers from an incurable disease. The medicine she takes helps prolong her life. Her daughter Melia is to succeed her when she comes of age, so Rosa is determined to live until her dear daughter's birthday. Melia?
Castti, do you think I'll last until my daughter's birthday?
Be strong, Rosa. You want to live to see Melia follow in your footsteps, right?
I do. But that is only what I want for her as head of my household. What I really want for my child is for her to be happy. When I admit it aloud like that, I find that I no longer care a fiddle about the succession. I just want to live long enough to celebrate her birthday one last time. Nothing more.
Rosa.
Thank you. It's thanks to your skill that I still draw breath.
No, Rosa. It's not my skill that sustained you, but your own strength.
Melia. I have a present for you. I give this to you. The brooch of joy.
You're giving me your brooch?
Happy birthday, my angel.
Thank you, Mother. I'll cherish it always. I promise you, I'll grow up to be a kind and just ruler, just like you. So don't worry about me, Mother.
Oh, Melia. When did you get so big? I'm proud of you, Melia.
Mother. Castti! Do you really have to go so soon? I wanted to thank you for everything you did for my mother. I promise you, I'll continue to tend the garden. Those herbs will be used to heal all who need them.
I know you'll be a kind and just leader, Malia.
Oh, I almost forgot to ask. How is Mr. Trousseau?
Trousseau?
He was such a nice man. It'd be lovely to see him again. Oh, don't tell me you forgot all about him too.
I've never heard that name before. I wonder who he could be.
Gotta inquire about you too. Melia met a young man by the name of Trousseau when Castti and the rest of Heir's apothecaries came through Winterbloom. Melia had never met someone so kind of heart, and the two soon grew close.
Hey, Mr. Trousseau? Yorna, she died. That makes me really sad.
My little sister had a good life.
If Mommy died too,
There, Malia. I'm sure your mother will be better in no time. She has me caring for her, after all.
You're right.
I have to save her. I have to save her. I won't let Malia cry. I can't. I promised Yorna. But Rosa's illness is incurable. And I've only just begun studying the healing arts. Damn it. Damn it. I'm worthless. Worthless! Huh? Who are you people?
Heir's apothecaries. We heard someone named Rosa was in need of healing. And it is our purpose to extend a helping hand to all those in need. I remember now. To extend a helping hand to all those in need. That was our creed. The driving purpose of Heir's apothecaries. It was in this town I met that young man named Trousseau, but just who was he? It's no use. My memory is a blank. It was something important. I remember that much. But what? I won't remember anything sitting here. I need to continue my journey if I'm to have any hope of recovering what was lost to me.
In a frozen town surrounded by snow, Castti discovers a fragment of who she used to be, to extend a helping hand to all those in need. The Heir's apothecary's creed, and a thread that will guide her to her lost memories. Though piece by piece she is reassembling her past. What will she find when the puzzle is complete? Castti the Apothecary Chapter 2 Winterbloom Route End.
Sigh and Winterbloom. Names discovered in my log, and gleaming waystones to guide me on my journey. Visiting those towns jogged loose forgotten memories. Memories of my life before, of when I was one of Ayre's apothecaries. And of that rain. Malaya? What are you doing here? It's been a slow process, but I've remembered some of what I'd forgotten. We knew each other once, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Like you, I was part of Ayre's apothecaries.
Why did you lie to me? Why did you pretend not to recognize me? Tell me, Malaya.
I can't answer that, Castti. The village of Helix. Ring a bell?
Helix? This memory.
I'll be waiting for you there.
Malaya. Helix.
She used a flash bomb?
Is that where I'll find Ayre's apothecaries? What happened there? I can't remember. I need to see for myself. It's the only way to remember everything.
I respect you, Castti. Or why? You never lost your composure when dealing with that brat Greg. But my hand went for my dagger at the very sight of him. He's cheeky, selfish, cowardly, and whiny. Not to mention he has the most pretentious haircut. I can't stand him. Believe me, I understand where you're coming from. Still, he's trying to do his best in his own special way. He doesn't know how fortunate he is to have you on the side. I would have killed him 3 times by now. Heh, then I'd have to fix him up 3 times. A thief who earns his living entirely from pickpocketing, which has earned no small amount of scorn from his fellow bandits. So his name once struck fear into the hearts of many. He stopped taking dangerous jobs after a particularly fraught heist. Thieving tips and tricks.
Interesting.
Okay, great chance of success in this town. Very stole from most people anyways, or bought from them. Okay, I actually met the requirement for meeting with merchants. Just get a lot of leaves. But I also have to pay the required funds. Ow. Okay, somebody missed this chest in Western Crackridge Wilds before. It's all the way down here, south of the Merchant Guild. Just a bunch of money to make up for part of the funds I spent. Thanks for tuning into this Let's Play of Octopath Traveler 2. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.